Can you make $10,000 profit betting on sports? Yes, you can. A lot of people are going to see a video like this and they're like, no, not watching it. It's a scam. It's BS. It's all luck. No, there's no way that you're making $10,000 profit betting on sports. Well, there are people that do this for a living. There are legitimately a lot of people that make money betting on sports for a living. You know, there's people that play poker professionally for a living. They make money off of that. People invest in the stock market, things like that. But here's the difference in like playing poker or the slot machines or something like that. You legitimately have a mathematical edge when you're betting on sports. All right. You can get daily results. Let's just say your ROI is 1% for every day. All right. Look at that over the course of a week, over the course of a month, 6 months, a year. Like, that is investment that is paying off, right? I mean, and that's small. That's just thinking like minimum 1% ROI a day. That's, that's really, really small. Okay. So we're talking about betting on an NBA game, a baseball game, and you're getting your results right then and there. That is why I love sports betting more than anything. And I think that it is without a doubt the best thing to invest in. Like, I'm just going to show you right here. This is my profit over the course of the last month, right? 3.7K total profit. This was actually in the month of January, all right? And I didn't get as many bets out as I probably should have and could have, right? Total bets, only 409 total bets. That's really not a lot. I won a high percentage of those bets, but again, I could have gotten a lot more out, and maybe I would have lost more of those bets if that happened, but my profit could have gone up as well. So that right there is exactly why you want to invest in betting on sports. And I think it's important for us to run through a couple of strategies and a plan. All right, strategy and risk. So there's a couple of different ways you can go about betting on sports. You can look at a lower risk strategy, which is arbitrage betting, right? We're going to jump into arbitrage betting, and we're going to talk about how you can profit and make risk-free money arbitrage betting right now. Let's jump into it. All right, so we're going to talk about a lower risk strategy, arbitrage betting, and this is how you can take advantage of all of these books. They set their lines independently, right? So we can find, scanning on the arbitrage page on oddsjam.com, we can find opportunities that we can take advantage of these books pricing things to where we're making money no matter what. So you look at Max Domi over 0.5 player power play points tonight. All right. You've got Bet Rivers setting that line at plus 300. You've got his under DraftKings setting that line at minus 235. So we go over here to the calculator, and let's say that I risk $100 on Bet Rivers. I would have to risk $280.60 on DraftKings. I've got guaranteed profit right here of $19.40. All right. Now, this is a little bit higher of a arbitrage opportunity percentage wise, 4.8%. So this is a really good opportunity. You're not always going to find opportunities like this, and you have to move quick. I mean, these books are going to adjust their lines, and you're going to have to go bet them really, really quick. So there is strategy involved on top of arbitrage betting. You definitely want to be able to navigate to these sports books immediately and know exactly where to go and hit that play. So if I were to want to take advantage of this, I would want to go bet on Bet Rivers, and I would want to be able to find where to bet on Max Domi over 0.5 power play points tonight. I would have to go right to it immediately. So you want to become familiar with these books and how to find these plays. Same thing with DraftKings, right? I get that play in on Bet Rivers. I've got to move quickly to DraftKings and get the bet in there. I've got a guaranteed profit of $19.40. Imagine if you did that over and over and over again. Now, yeah, you're probably not going to hit every single one of these bets. You may end up missing out on some of them. But the better you get, the more practice you put in. I mean, that's that way with anything, right? I play music. I play guitar. I didn't just pick up the guitar and just start playing. I had to practice over and over and over again, right? So the same thing applies here. I've had to practice how to navigate through these sports books and how to find plays, whether it's on a point spread, whether it's on a player prop. I've got to know exactly where to find that particular play. So again, is it something that you're going to just make all of that $10,000 in one night? No. But if you do things like this, find opportunities like this, $19.40 profit, just going and doing what you do every day. If you're betting on sports, going and clicking the bet, placing your wager and hitting it. That's all you're doing when you're arbitrage betting. There is a lot lower risk. You're not risking it. You can't lose. You can't lose any money. The only thing I can do is guarantee myself profit, right? So arbitrage betting is definitely a way you can build up a bankroll and a way that you can guarantee yourself money no matter what. All right, now we're going to talk about a higher risk strategy, and that is positive EV betting. Now, you're actually risking money when you're positive EV betting. But once again, all these books are setting their lines at a price, and going to the positive EV page on OddsJam, it's notifying me that, hey, all these books have set their lines and we've got some misprices and some pricing discrepancies here. So it's showing me right now on Miles Turner under 28.5 PRA that Caesars is offering plus 100 on this play, right? The no vig fair odds are minus 104 on this play. So that's with the juice taken out of the play, minus 104. That's fair odds for this play. I'm getting plus 100 on Caesars. Now, let's look at what every single book has this priced at. BetMGM has this priced at minus 120. FanDuel's got it priced at minus 125. DraftKings has got it priced at minus 120. Pinnacle, which is that OddsJam logo, that is the sharpest sports book out there. They're pricing this at minus 122. We're getting plus 100. So we're getting plus odds on a play that every book is favoring to win, which is why they're juicing it so heavily, right? We just indicated that fair odds for this player minus 104. So let's say that I am betting on DraftKings. I'm only going to get minus 120 on DraftKings. Let's say I'm only betting on FanDuel. I'm only going to get minus 125 on FanDuel. So this is a reason that you need to get in every single sports book that you can possibly get in, right? The more that you're in, the better. Because right here, if you only bet in DraftKings or FanDuel, you are paying a crappy price for this play. Those of us who have Caesars, we're getting plus odds on this play. So we can double our money off of this play and we're not paying the juice. So we are having a completely mathematical edge on this play. 2.3% edge on this play, pretty good. So what you can do is look at the win probability on it. It's about 51% win probability. That's pretty good. So you take all of this into consideration, you have a complete edge on this play. You're not paying any juice. You're getting plus 100 on a play that every single book favors to hit, and they're juicing the heck out of. So you have a complete edge on this play. That's just one play, right? Let's just continue to look at plays. Let's look at Seth Jarvis over 2.5 player shots on goal. It's a different sport, hockey, right? Over 2.5 player shots on goal for him is at -114 on BetRivers and Barstool. Now, that is not as good a value. Now, you can see here, this is great because actually the line's changed. It's now -129. So this is beautiful that this is happening because this is an example of why this is so important. I could have gotten this at -114 if I was quick enough, if I checked it and moved and hit it. Now, if I were to go bet this, I would get it at -129, which is pretty much in line with what most of the books price this at now. Before, at -114, though, that would have been really good value considering every other book has this priced at -130 or -140 or even Pinnacle at -151. So this bet now, not worth taking because I have no edge on this play any longer. Another NBA play is Cole Anthony over 16.5 PRA. Let's see if it is still available. All right, so there's only 2 books giving us a play on this one. It's Caesars and FanDuel. You got FanDuel favoring this at -125, Caesars at +102. So not as much of an edge because it's nice to have more books showing you lines and you can kind of use each book as an individual data point to compare the value you're getting it for. Right now, this play, comparing it to FanDuel only, it's good value, but we don't really have any other books that are showing odds on this play, so we don't know how good and how much of an edge we do have on this play. Now, fair odds are -101, so maybe you go ahead and take this play anyway because chances are that a lot of other books are probably going to fall in line, I would say, with FanDuel and have this priced around -120, -130. So that may be worth taking, you know. Rasmus Anderson under 0.5 player points. It's -112 on BetRivers or Barstool. You can see here that every single book favors this to hit, and they have it priced at -135 up to -140, Pinnacles at -141. So once again, you have a edge on this play. You are getting -112 on a play that is priced at -128 up to -140. So fair odds are -115 on this play. Once again, not paying the juice. 1.6% edge, not a huge edge, but an edge nonetheless. 53.6, almost 53.7% win probability. That is a play that you would jump on. Yeah, you're risking money doing this. I'm risking money that if Rasmus Anderson ends up having a point tonight, I'm not going to win any money, but I got the best value that I could get on this play. I didn't pay a crappy price. The bet that I got was good at the price that I took it at. If I take it at -112, that is a legitimately solid bet when every single book is pricing this at what you see here. Chances are this play is going to get changed. The odds are going to move. The line's going to move on this. It's going to be -120 or worse. So you want to get out as many of these as you can get volume variance, because the more of these that you have out there, the more plays that you have an edge on, the better off you are, right? So you can also find plays that you have plus odds. You know, you're wanting an underdog play, +123 for Jalen Brunson under 5.5 player assists. You got a lot of books that are pricing this +115, +105. So I'm getting +123 on a play that the sharpest book, Pinnacle, has this priced at +104. So getting +123, that's a big difference, right? So that is why positive EV betting is so important, because you're finding an edge on these bets. So a higher risk, you want to get out volume and variance when doing this. But again, this is how you can profit betting sports. I'll just go to my bet tracker here and I'll show you my profit over time betting over the course of the last year. Do I have some losing days? Yeah, yesterday I had a day that I lost $103. The day before that, I won $356. So you look at over the course of a month, you're making money using this strategy. There's my profit over time, right? 16K. That is what I've made over the course of a year. Positive EV betting, getting out as much as I can. Now, I didn't start out maybe getting out as many bets as I do now because I was still learning the process and trying to implement strategies. But honestly, the only thing you need to know is that you need to just get on as many of these as you can get on, find an edge, and you'll be profitable over time. So that is essentially how you can make $10,000 profit betting on sports. It's no BS. It is legit. There is a lot of people out here doing these same things. They are using these same tools: positive EV betting, arbitrage betting. We talked about arbitrage betting. Yeah, there's a lot of risk. There's not as much risk in that, but you may not get it every opportunity. The lines move quick. Positive EV betting, there is risk. There is risk in this. I'm risking money and I could lose. But if I get a ton of bets out that all have a mathematical edge, I'm going to be profitable over time. So look, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm not a professional, I'm not like a movie star. I'm not real great at doing these sorts of things, but I just wanted to kind of go through how you all can make money betting on sports without, actually, having no idea what you're doing. This is the best way to do it. Like, let's say I want to bet an NBA game tonight and I'm going to take a team on the money line. I mean, what edge do I have doing that? What possible edge do I have? I'm throwing darts now. Now I'm just throwing darts. This way, this is how you can absolutely profit betting on sports. So again, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you think, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, please. We'll be bringing more videos like this. Evergreen content is what they call this. We're here for it. We're going to bring it for you. And look, why don't you guys take advantage of these types of tools and concepts? That's what you got to do to be profitable. That's what you have to do. You want to make $10,000 betting on sports? You're going to have to do this. You're going to have these tools to utilize. It is possible. All right, y'all. Appreciate you tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Peace.